Hi, good morning, everyone. Louis Porcelino. It's June 9th, and this is the Yes Morning Call. Well, yesterday, we did call the market. We basically said the market was going down to the 2076 area. And if you look at this, and I drew the blue line in there, this is a cash. And I said, as long as we stay below 2093, so this is 2092.86, that I thought the market would head down to the next cash level. Yesterday I was looking at 2078. When I look at yesterday's day low, we had a low of 2076 and a quarter. Then we rallied back up to the middle. So I'm going to give you these cash points today. I think the market's in a corrective mode. We're heading on four lower closes, and this is a day chart in the cash. So I think 2079 and a quarter is key, which we are actually, if you look at where the futures are right now at 2076 and a quarter with about a 2.5 point discount, that means we're below this cash right now. The next level for me is 2067.75, and last night's low in Globex was 2068, so that put cash at about 2070. So this is the next point that I have in the cash, and then 2067.75, then 2057 half, and then 2047.30. So you can go back to the video and reflect that today. So that's what I have in the cash. When you take a look at what's going on in the futures, here's our day profile only. This is the 20-day average. We spent several days, which is 1, 2, 3, 4 up here above value. All right, now we're actually trading below the 20-day average in value. We're making a low yesterday of 2076 and a quarter, 2076 and a quarter. And I think that I'm talking more about the cash now because we're running into rollover, right? So we're running the rollover, and I'm waiting for. I think the market has some unfinished business down around the 2050 level. So I think the market is in a corrective mode, and you have to stay short unless we can get above these cash levels that we talk about. When you look at the overnight profile, this looks unfinished, a high of 2082.81. Also looks unfinished on the bottom at 2068, basically 75, 2068.75. And, it looks like you're going to get a two-sided trade today, but with your bias to the down and to the short side of the market. Remember, I'm still looking for these single prints all the way back here. I have to keep doing it because I restart this every day. But let me try to bring them into view here. Right here. So right here from the 5th of April, we have these single prints from 2060 all the way down to 2049 half, which is where I think the market's going to go down and test, and before we start heading back up, and it would be the bottom of the range that we've been experiencing so far this year, right? So when I bring over the futures in this contract right here, here's a day chart. 1, 2, 3, 4, working on our fifth day lower. Here's that box down here, which was the 2049. This whole area, 20 half area, what I'm talking about. If we can get down there, that would then go and take out those single prints and test this bottom. So that's where I'm right now. I firmly believe we are in a corrective mode, and I think we're heading to 2050. And then if you take a look at this little band here that we were in, 2090 to 2081, we are now trading below there. So I think that that's the next area where we're going to go test. That's what I'm looking for in S&Ps. As far as our today, when you look at, let me try to tone this down a little bit. All right. Okay, so we have from yesterday, we have a value area low of 2079 and a quarter. We're going to use 2081 as our bull bear zone. We're going to use 2084.75 as their point of control. And we're going to use the top of value up here at 2087.75. As you can see yesterday, we put the middle out. We rallied back up towards the end of the day, got back inside the middle, and then we failed. And then last night we've never attempted to get back there. So 2081 will be the bull bear zone. 2079 and a quarter is the bottom of value. So there should be a fight to get back inside of here, and that 2079 quarter in the cash will be key this morning. So let's keep an eye on that. I still think that the market's in a corrective mode. So you have to be. Right now we're selling rallies, right? I'm going to sell rallies till we can get above the cash. Let me bring up the cash chart again. SPX. All right, so 2079 and a quarter here, and then unless we can get back above 2093, all right, I'm still in a sell mode, and I think we're going to go test these levels down below. We got a day pivot in the cash sitting, at 2061 or basically 2062. This pivot right here. So that's the way I would be approaching the cash. As far as the other markets are concerned, the bonds just had a big spike down, and coming off yesterday's high, testing yesterday's value, area low 149.07. Okay, and then we'll have our bull bear zone up here, way up here at 150. Excuse me. Got our bull bear zone at 149.14. I'm sorry, that's yesterday's. Bull bear zone, that is 150.11. So right here, 150.3. We're trading inside value, and I'm still, and I've heard some more talking heads believe that there's not going to be a rate hike until 2016, and yours truly has been saying that all year. So the way they're being priced right now, the bonds could go one way or the other. But if they hold off, I think the bonds are going to scream to the upside, which I really think that there's not going to be. I don't think the economy can give us that sort of productivity right now to allow us to raise rates. All right, as far as the oil is concerned, oil is trading above value, coming off yesterday's lows. I'll use 58.65 as our bull bear zone. 58.61 is the top of value. Point of control 58.15, bottom 58.07, and going up in that 59.5. It seems like that magic number that we're going to stay below. The $65, $62 area, just because that oil still isn't what it stops us from producing and drilling new wells, because we need at least $65 to $70 in the fracking area to make some money. All right, gold coming off its lows, right? We've now tested the 1160 area again, the 1162 area, and we're trading above value. 1174.40 will be the bull bear zone. Gold was up as much as $7. Now it's only up 4. So 1174 is the top of value. 1173 half. Its point of control. 1170.90 is the bottom of value. And it's time now to go back up and test the top part of the area, which is like 1200 to 1230. So it just in the range, and that's where we're at. All right, everybody, have a good day trading. Remember, we're in a sell mode unless we can get above our first test is 1179 and a quarter, and then we're back way up to 2093. So 2079 and a quarter in the cash and 2093 in the cash are key numbers. All right, everybody, talk to you later. Bye.